Good afternoon, all of you. As we all know, today's businesses are working in a white-water environment where they all strive to achieve competitive advantage, competing with each other. And thus, my research is an endeavor taken to provide an information technology-based solution to improve customer satisfaction by ranking products according to the user-given textual reads. Thus, my research topic is data mining and machine learning approach for online product recommendation systems using sentiment analysis. Within my presentation, I am planning to take you throughout these contents. If I am going to give you a basic understanding about my research, the problem that I have identified is that customers face much trouble when they have to find the actual product that they need due to the information overloading. And the solution that I have found is, it has become a great consideration that to consider textual reads given by actual users of the products to rank the products according to the polarity of the sentiment. And also it is found that 97% of customers tend to read reviews before they purchase a product, though the products were ranked according to the star ratings. This is the methodology that I have used in my research, and I have done it as the first phase. I have done requirement analysis, and I have done it in two ways. One is from literature review, where I find the gap to be fulfilled, and another way is online survey, where I find what is the real needfulness and the acceptability of this kind of a system. And then the gathering relevant data was done. Here I am using a data set which was gathered from Amazon.com, which consists mobile product review data set. And data pre-processing was done as the vital part of this research, as it strained the actual words that create a sense when it comes to the sentiment analysis. And the sentiment analysis was done to find the polarity of the sentiment, and the insights of the dataset was visualized to get a basic understanding about how the dataset is behaving. Then the supervised learning methods were applied, and here I am using some data mining algorithms like decision tree classifier, random forest classifier, k-neighbors classifier, ADA boost classifier, ensemble algorithm. And I'm applying all those algorithms on the dataset and record the performance measurements results of all of them. Then I propose the best algorithm which has most accuracy. Then the values are predicted using the algorithm that I propose, and then the products are ranked according to the sentiment polarity. Here I am considering whether the reviews of particular products are positive or negative. These are some results of my questionnaire, and here it shows there's a real needfulness of understanding what is the polarity of the sentiment when it comes to the product ranking, and it shows that the customers don't solely rely on star ratings. These are the results of performance measurements of the algorithm, and here it shows the k-neighbors classifier has the best accuracy when it comes to the cross-validation accuracy, F1 score, precision, recall, and it has least root mean square error and mean absolute error. This is the graphical representation of the performance measurement results, and here it shows that the k-neighbors algorithm has the best accuracy when it compares with all other algorithms. And then the ensemble algorithm also was used, and its results also were recorded and also compared with the k-neighbors classifier. And here it shows the k-neighbors classifier has the best accuracy still when it compares with the ensemble algorithm. So this is the final result of my research, where it ranked the product according to the sentiment polarity. workflow of the system that I am proposing in my research. And here you can see I'm considering, if I take one product, here I'm considering all the reviews of it, and then with the algorithm k-numbers, I am classifying the reviews as positive or negative. Then positive, if it has positive values more, it will get a higher value when it comes to the ranking. So in the discussion part, I need to highlight that the data preprocessing was done in this study, and it increased the accuracy nearly in 50%. Here I am using a special way to pre-process the data, and the k-numbers classifier is proposed as the most appropriate algorithm here. So, in the conclusion part, I need to highlight that all three objectives of my research are fulfilled, and here the objective 1 was fulfilled, which was to identify different types of methods used for product recommendation by the literature review, and objective 2 was fulfilled by proposing most accurate algorithm as k-numbers algorithm, and the objective 3, which was to facilitate customers by providing recommendations based on textual reviews, was accommodated as I'm ranking the products here according to the sentiment score. So, as the future work recommendation, I need to recommend that if it's good if we can combine review sentiment-based recommendation system, which I am proposing here, with already existing recommendation algorithm, and train the model to identify Sinhala, Singlish or any other language, as there's a limitation in my research, as here it identifies only the English text. Then also I would like to recommend to consider more variables like user credibility, who given the review, and age of the review, like variables when it comes to the recommending. These are the references that are used in my research, and I would like to acknowledge Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka and all the lecturers of Faculty of Applied Sciences for encouraging my research. Thank you all of you.
And now floor is open for questions.
So you have to train the model first, right?
Yeah.
So how are you going to get data from websites like normally it's give data to outsource the data?
Here I am using a data set which was available online. It was available online. Yeah, but if you are going to do a research like this, and you need to find the review set or some data, you have to scrape the data from the internet. You can use web scrapers, and also I have found that there's a web scraper called Prompt Cloud. You can do the work, which means you can grab the data from the internet easily from using that, the Prompt Cloud data scraping.
So I mean, like, if I'm a customer,
Yeah.
so you have to take what I'm taking, what I'm buying from the website, and what I'm ignoring from the website. Do those websites provide these data to the website? So that's privacy, right?
I'm not clear. Are you talking about the data set of this?
From the data you are getting for the model.
Yeah.
So when to the data set, you need to provide what the customer getting from the website, and what are the what are the products that customer ignores from the website. I mean, customer don't clicks on all the stuff, right? So do those websites provide the data to outside?
Not actually.
The products that customer buys, that includes the customer's identity. So all the information of the customer.
Yeah.
Do those websites?
No, in my research, the dataset I use is containing only the, it don't contain any details about the customer. It contains only the product brand, and the textual review given by customer. There's no clue about who's the customer given the review. I think you answered.
Excuse me. You the data set from Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Have you tried any other platforms like eBay or AliExpress or something like that?
I didn't, and but here I'm considering only the textual relief and what's included in the relief. So it will not affect the research from when it comes to the place where I grab the information.
But when you're scraping,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. When you're scraping from Amazon, but if you need to scrape from like eBay, you need to use a different techniques to do that, right? Thank you.
One question. Normally, we like to see the reviews based on different parameters. Maybe considering the features or after-sales services, like that. So, is it possible with this system?
Yeah, if we train the model further, here we can grab the feature-specific things that are included in the reviews, like feature-specific things. If we can't come to the mobile phone, if the review is talking about the RAM of the mobile phone and it's good, we can train the model further to grab that information from the review.
Okay, thank you very much. And give a round of applause.